Well, hello. I thought I would start like a daily vlog challenge or something like that. We shall see. I think I will first do a week of vlogging in English and then in Croatian, just because I know I have a lot of English speaking audience and I've been vlogging non-stop in Croatian, so that wasn't fair. So I will make it up for you. And also I was thinking I should vlog. Now I have more time free, but I'm always postponing. I'm always like, I will start vlogging when my house is all clean and in order. I will start vlogging when my hair is done, you know, and it never happens, you know. I mean, I always have some other priorities, other things to do, or I'm not like satisfied enough to just start vlogging. So I thought, if I want to make this happen, I just need to press the record button and that's it, and just keep rolling, right? So welcome to this vlog challenge. I hope it will be interesting for you. I know it will. I will make it interesting. I will film my everyday life, so of course it's going to be interesting, right? Yeah. So now we are downstairs in my kitchen. I will chop some vegetables for my son's lunch, and then I'm going to go and dry my hair because I just gotten out of the shower. I have my eye mask on, and this is a fabulous product. I will talk about it later. I have my hair wet under this towel, and yeah, I like to keep it like that for a little bit, so then it's easier for me to blow dry it. Yeah, let's go. My son wants me to show you his Super Mario cup. He loves it. I bought it to him at Teddy store. They have wonderful things actually for house and kids and hair and everything. So yeah, isn't it so cute? And he loves playing Super Mario as well. He really enjoys it, and he's so great at playing as well. Super Mario cup. So I'm going to show you the vegetables that I'm going to chop now. So I have zucchini, carrot, I have 2 potatoes and a sweet potato as well, and this butternut. Yeah. So I think I'm going to chop a little bit of everything, well actually all these and a little bit of this, and make it into a delicious lunch, because I usually put vegetables to steam, so they are very healthy because they preserve their natural qualities. Oh, I just remember I need to prolong some books that I have in my local library. So I'm going to give them a phone call and see if I can prolong them for 1 more month. I think they're closed. I'm late. Yeah. No luck. I have to remember to give them a call tomorrow. Tomorrow they are open from 2 p.m. because they have like summer working hours right now. So today they were open until 2 p.m. and now it's almost 3 p.m. and I just forgot to give them a call. Okay, never mind, I will do that tomorrow. Okay, so let me show you how my steamer works. I have to put water inside So you're actually supposed to be putting water, like pouring the water from this little hole here or other side as well. I like to open the lid and just pour in the water. It's a bit more practical for me, so that way I don't spill any water. Yeah, and then I put this container on the top and put vegetables to steam. So basically we bought this steamer in Italy, and it's fantastic thing. I actually have 3 of these containers, so like first, second and third floor if necessary, if you're cooking a lot, but today I'm only preparing for my son, so I think this is going to be enough. This is all the healthy vegetables for him, and I will put it to steam half an hour, and that's the whole magic. So before I go and blow dry my hair, I'm going to treat myself with something delicious. These are raspberries and strawberries from my garden, so they are super healthy and delicious, and I will have them with this Greek yogurt. It's frozen yogurt, plain. They have different flavors, but this one is one of my favorites. So I used to buy frozen yogurt in Italy like all the time. It was my absolute favorite dessert. I mean, for summertime, obviously. I'm not a big fan of those super sweet ice creams. So this is definitely a healthier option, and I'm in love with this. But I wasn't able to find it in Croatia. In Italy they have some amazing, super delicious Italian brands of frozen yogurts. But here in Croatia it's like a new thing. I mean, I really could not ever find it. So I was so excited when this summer I found it at my local Consum supermarket, and I like literally bought all the flavors, and I'm so happy. Like little things that matter, you know what I mean. So I'm just going to enjoy my dessert now, and then I'm going to go upstairs and blow dry my hair. Here I am amongst my plants. One day I'm going to show you all my plants and talk a little bit about them. I'm so proud and very happy of this little green corner that I've created in my house, and I'm always super excited and just happy when I see a new leaf. Yeah, it's just the magic of nature basically. So as you can see, I already dried my hair, I ate lunch, I had to put battery on charge because it was empty, so I couldn't film any of what I was doing. But since I'm doing this daily vlog challenge, there will be a lot of more opportunities for you to see my skincare routine and so on and so on. A lot of cooking as well. Anyway, I just wanted to do a little chat about my hair. Because I booked an appointment for this Friday to go to a hairdresser. I am on a hair recovery journey, and I already vlogged about this, but I could do like a separate vlog talking about how my hair got so damaged. The ones of you who have been following me for several years know that I had this really super healthy, thick, long blonde hair, and this is basically what's left of it. I mean, you know, but I'm going to talk more about it in another video and just explain everything. Anyway, since I'm on a hair recovery journey, I don't want to have any unrealistic expectations, so I messaged this hairdresser. She's actually an acquaintance. We follow each other on Instagram. She's well, she's my husband's friend's wife. Yeah, so she has her own hair salon, and I messaged her saying a little bit about what would I like to do, and obviously explaining my hair situation. I even showed her like a brief video of my entire hair, so she can tell me like realistically what can we do and what we can't do. But obviously I know that I can't be like full blonde at this point. I can't have full head of highlights because it's super damaging and just my hair won't take it at this point. My hair really needs rest and recovery. So this is what we're going to do for my hair. I was thinking basically of doing one color, you know. Now I have this bit here that is darker, that I've been coloring at home for like a year or so, a little bit less than a year, and then I have my legs that are still like blonde. So I would like to have like equal color. I did send her an inspiration of Jessica Alba's hair. She has this really beautiful natural light brown hair, but without any red shine, which is amazing. And then she has some honey highlights all over her hair and on these front bits, so it looks really gorgeous, and it gives a certain dimension to the hair. But since my hair is pretty damaged, I don't even know if we can do these bits here, like these highlights here. I don't think, I mean, to frame my face, you know, because these are so damaged. So I would like her to kind of shape my hair, just like giving a little cut maybe to these front bits, because this is all what I've done at home on my own. Yeah, and I don't want to cut it, I don't want to touch the length because I'm trying to let it grow again. So hopefully we can come to a solution that will please me and that she will be able to perform, obviously. I have to say that my hair is a result of long COVID. I had some really bad COVID experience, and afterwards symptoms. Then it's also a result of me not being able to go to a hairdresser for over a year because I've had issues with my cervical spine. So I just couldn't go to a hairdresser. It's a long story, but some of you already know that. And I started experimenting, basically. I started doing things at home. But you know, my body was stressed, I was stressed, my entire organism was under a lot of pressure, so obviously, like, everything kind of went to hell and back. But I'm glad that I'm back, you know? This is the important part, right? So I'm looking forward to having beautiful hair again. So let me show you a little bit of this corner in my house. So I have this beautiful plant that my hubby gave me for, I think it was Mother's Day or St. Valentine. This is gardenia. Do you say it like that in English? Gardenia in Croatian. And I actually decorated this vase by myself. It was actually an old container of my son's toys. He wasn't using it anymore, so I just kind of decorated it like that. Then I also decorated this vase here, and I have this cute plant. And this is my new addition. I just bought it this Friday. It's called Benjamin. And it's such a beautiful plant. I hope it will grow really well and very tall and strong. I also handmade this vase. I mean, I hand decorated it. And then I have some cacti over here, and I have two plants that are currently outside on the balcony because I figured they would, you know, take advantage of being in the open, and now that it's summertime, I think it's going to benefit them a lot. So they temporarily changed places. So this is temporarily empty. This is one of my decorations. I really like to decorate just random wood that I find here in my garden. And then here is my little balcony, and I have this cacti. And I also decorated the vase, and then I put this little guy over here because he was suffering downstairs. He was prospering at light, but these leaves were facing the wall, so I just you know, switched the position for him, and now I think it's going to benefit a lot more from this light coming in and everything, because he has his little relative here that is growing wild. Like he's really, he really loves this spot. He was super tiny when I got him. Well, he was like this tall. My mom gave it to me, and now look at him. And he is giving me a lot of satisfaction. Look at this little leaf. First, they have like heart-shaped leaves, and my son likes to kiss it because he calls it like heart-shaped plant, so he kissed the plant, and I figured this is why it's growing so tall and so strong. And then I have my little palm over there, and then this plant here that I don't know the name of this plant, but it's just a green plant that is very decorative. I hope it grows well. I do need to water it later. I also have this one, which I had in the past and it died on me, so hopefully this one will now grow and prosper. I put it in another place, so I was thinking maybe the other one died because I didn't give it a lot of light, and this is basically spot where it receives light you know, throughout the whole day, so I think this is a happy spot for plants. Then I have this one. This is one of the first plants that I got when I moved here in this house, and it was always with this issue here. I don't know how to cure it. I bought it like that. I wanted, you know, to like save it and to just give this plant a happy home, and it's growing, it's prospering. As you can see, it has new leaves and everything, but I wasn't able to fix this issue. If you have any suggestions, let me know. What kind of problem is this actually? So this is basically how my little hallway looks like. I also have a mirror here. Hello guys, this is my home edition. I'm just, you know, chilling today, very relaxed. I really love this sweatshirt. It's cotton and white, and these little pants with lace, perfect for lounging around the house. This is H&M, this is Pepco, so that's that. And this is my vintage furniture with vintage books that my father actually brought, I think, from his home in Delnice. I have a vintage chair here, and I often use this just to spray my plants, you know. I was doing some cleaning, as you can see. I mopped the floors and vacuumed and all, because we had some work with our stoves. We basically had workers here the other day, and they cleaned this stove, but it was a lot of work. This stove is from the late 80s, and it hasn't been cleaned once since that, so that's a lot of years. So it just wasn't functioning properly anymore. I had to call the expert that specializes in these kind of stoves. They're called kaljeve peći. So he basically opened the stove, like opened this top part, and then he cleansed the stove from the inside, and then he had to close it again to make it function again properly. So that was a lot of work and a lot of dust, but he isolated the entire room. Like, he did a really great job, but still it was a bit dusty, so I had to mop the floors and just clean, basically clean. You cannot expect to have work done in house without cleaning a little bit afterwards, right? So my little son went to play with his friend, his neighbor. School is over, and I'm so happy that he has a friend that lives close by, so they can play. This friend is a little bit younger than him, but they are still really good friends, and they just love each other's company. So he went to play, so that means I have a little bit of me time, and I wanted to finish editing a vlog in Croatian language that I still need to post, and then start working on these daily vlog challenges, maybe announce it and everything. So This is probably what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the afternoon, but I also do want to meditate a little bit since I'm alone now. And what I like to do is basically I pick a meditation card. These are in Croatian. I have these meditation cards and they are for health, for security, happiness, inner peace, for wealth, etc., etc., for creativity, for grounding, hope, higher purpose. They are amazing, and basically how they work is I just randomly select one, and every time it works that what I selected, I knew in my heart that it's the right card for me at that specific moment. So that's just amazing. I mean, when you tap into your like spiritual powers and spirituality, and I'm not talking about new age, I'm not talking about communicating with other entities or channeling other forms, I'm just talking about connecting with yourself, with your heart, and a lot is revealed, like there are worlds that are revealed to you, and you know, it's basically practicing your intuition, and you don't need anybody else to tell you the responses to your questions, because you have all the questions within yourself. So it's basically communicating to yourself and finding that key and that path to forgotten you, you know, to a forgotten version of you. So that's why those cards are really helpful. So I always pick one and read whatever it's written on the card, write it down and just meditate on that. I do like guided meditations from Dr. Joe Dispenza. Yeah, they have been a true help for me, especially in the moments when things were a bit more challenging health-wise, and now it's like a routine for me, basically a way of life. I don't think I will ever go back, like seriously. So it's just like upwards from here. So I'm going to randomly pick a card. Sorry guys, today I did not have will to put on some makeup to be a little more presentable for you, and I'm not even looking for the right type of lighting. So I don't know, I might look a bit off today, but I'm feeling great. Really, it's nice not having that pressure to put on makeup every single day. It gives your face a bit of a rest, you know what I mean. Skin can breathe. So let me pick a card just really randomly. Okay, love. Yeah, love. Today is all about love, because I do want to share that love in my videos, especially in this daily vlog challenge. I really want to share this message of love. So I'm going to meditate on that, and the right type of crystal for this particular meditation is obviously rose quartz, and I do have it. So I will be doing that for the next 15 or 20 minutes. And then I also like to draw. I feel like inspired to draw. Yeah, so this is like my little ritual. And I also wanted to mention, guys, I sometimes feel not that inspired when I see there aren't a lot of people watching my videos. Like I'm filming for 30 people, 50 people, but I have to think in another way. I have to like reprogram my mind and be really thankful for whoever is watching my videos, and appreciate every single one of you. And you're here for a reason. You resonate with my energy, with my videos, with my messages, with whatever I'm sharing and posting and putting out there. So if it's 50 people or 500 or 5,000, I need to be equally grateful for that. But you know, truth to be told, like, let's not fool each other. It's obviously a big boost if you see that there are more people interested in following you, following your channel, That way you have a little bit of monetary reward as well, so your work kind of pays off even if in this material realm that we live in, right? So yeah, I'm really honest. I'm being honest and open, but I will regardless film these videos because I do film them from a place of love. When you do things from a place of love, you cannot be mistaken, you know, it's the right thing to do. So, having said that, if you have a friend or relative, acquaintance that would like to watch my videos, like to watch my channel, my messages, then share my links and please subscribe, support if you haven't yet. I am now off to meditate and I will talk to you later. I will probably film some more today. Yeah, we shall see how this daily vlog challenge is going to go. And I do have my beautiful rose quartz ring, so I'm going to have it on me for this meditation, and my little rose quartz stone as well. And I figured the right type of meditation would be Dr. Joe Dispenza, Go Love. That is one of my dear meditations. Go Love, yeah, definitely Dr. Joe Dispenza. This is what I'm going to be meditating to today. Okay, so as you can see, I like to write a meditation down. Yesterday I had meditation for safety, and then I do a little drawing, something that inspires me. So yeah, this is what I've been doing, a lot of colors. So I'm going to meditate now, and later on I'm going to do the drawing inspired by this love meditation. And talking about rose quartz, I also have this bracelet. This is part of my handmade jewelry. I make crystal jewelry and jewelry made of natural materials. And this is rose quartz. It's a big chunk of rose quartz, and it's like raw rose quartz. It's not polished or anything like that, so it's a very beautiful piece. And then I have two little rose quartz. These are 6 millimeters and they are faceted, which means they are very powerful because they are cut in that way. And then I have amethyst and lava stone in purple color. It's really pretty. It's one of my favorite bracelets to wear in this period of time. So I picked one menta leaf from my balcony outside, and yeah, I think one is going to be enough. I'm going to prepare a very refreshing elderflower syrup. So yeah, I already have the syrup, so I'm going to prepare the drink now. So I'm going to show how I prepare this refreshing summer drink. So this is elderflower syrup. It's very concentrated, so you only need a little bit of it and dilute it with water. So it's homemade. I made it. I have plenty of it. I actually gifted that to friends and to my neighbors, and I still have a couple of bottles left. So it's a perfect summer drink. Very healthy also for your entire immune system. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of it inside of the glass, and I like to mix it with sparkling water, but you can also mix it with just regular water. So here we go. I will add 1 cube of ice. You can add more than 1 cube, but I'm not a big fan of very cold drinks, so I just add 1 cube, it's enough for me. And then I'm going to wash this little menta leaf and put it inside as well. So here it goes. I'm going to tear it, so it's going to be more fragrant that way. It's going to release more flavor. Oh, come on, just go inside. A couple of drops of lemon or lime if you have it. I just have lemon right now. And some blueberries as well. Blueberries or raspberries to add to your summer drink. It's amazing. It's basically like a cocktail without any alcohol, and you can also eat this deliciousness, right? What else do we need? Well, we need a colorful straw. And that's it, the perfect summer drink. Cheers! So delicious and so refreshing. Like seriously, this is instead of a dessert. I don't normally drink sweet drinks, you know. I just drink water or tea or smoothies. But since I made this syrup, I know it's super healthy. Made it from elderflowers that are actually here in my garden. We actually have 4. But this season they did not have as much flowers as I was expecting them to have, because previous seasons they were like full of flowers. It was like all white fantasy. Well, it all depends. For example, this year we have a lot of raspberries, and the year before we had a lot of elderflowers, and the year before that we had a lot of apricots. So I guess it's like on rotation. I don't know. And sometimes we have tons of figs, sometimes we have tons of cherries, sour cherries. Yeah, it really all depends on the season, I guess, on the weather as well, and how the winter was, how the spring was. So yeah. And hello from my kitchen again. I need to sort my kitchen a little bit now, tidy up and load the dishwasher. So it's going to be time to prepare dinner already. So as I am tidying up my kitchen, I might just as well comment on a few questions that I received, rather comment back on some comments that I received under my vlogs and videos. Well, those were from Croatian speaking audience, but never mind, I am going to open myself on this topic and speak in English because more people can understand. So obviously you could have noticed, at least the ones of you who have been following my channel for a long period of time, that I changed a little bit in terms that I read more books on self-help topic. I meditate, I work with crystals. So crystals were always part of my life. But now I'm learning more about their activation and about their healing properties, about their meaning and everything. Whereas in the past I did feel a connection to them. I did feel that certain crystals attract me more than others, and I felt they kind of bring me luck, you know what I mean? But I never really gave much thought to it, and I never explored the whole meaning and backstory to it. So that's one thing. Now I am spiritually awakened. I did not ask for that, in terms that I used to be the person who wasn't really that much interested in the topic of spirituality. I was pretty sure there must be something outside, like greater than us, but once we are gone, once we are no longer alive on this earth, I thought we transform in some other sort of energy, such as air, water, trees, sun, you know, the particles of our energy just give life to everything without awareness, you know. I never thought about that aspect. I did not think that we are like actually aware of anything once we are gone, like that's it for us, you know, the chapter closed, not chapter, the entire book like closed, no more. But our like energy continues in, like I've said, air, water, elements, you know. This is what I thought, and I never gave much thought to spirituality. I wasn't into meditation, I wasn't into yoga, crystals, nothing. Then I started having these health issues. I'm going to say challenges, because I'm very careful about the words I'm using these days. And they were, to a certain extent, they basically blocked me from my everyday activities, from my job, from my everyday basic activities. Like I wasn't able to do anything, and I did tons of tests and nobody really could help me. I did physical therapy for my neck, but everybody just assumed they will, you know, fix me in a couple of months and I will be able to continue with my normal activities, normal life, normal job that I used to have. And this thing never happened. It only got worse, you know. At some point I could barely even walk because of the vertigo that I was experiencing. So I'm not really sure, was it because of the long COVID that affected me, or was some other factor involved? I do have some theories, but you know, never mind. Maybe it's a topic for another video, like sit down, long video, to explain you my entire situation, like what and when and everything about it. So anyway, as I was sitting every single day in my armchair without possibility to do much, rather than being in complete despair and wondering why is this happening to me, and what is it that is happening to me, and how can we fix it, and thinking about nobody really knows how to help me, I just started thinking about the possibility of helping myself out, you know. So long story short, but I promise I will make a longer story, because it's just very difficult for me to speak about it in a couple of minutes, to tell you everything, the entire story. So I started reading self-help books, I started meditating, I started applying what was actually written in those books, you know, the fact that you can actually change your life and your reality and your thought process, and change your personality and create new life for yourself. So I started applying those things, and it's become now like a routine for me. But in the process of everything, I had a spiritual awakening, and it's very hard to explain to people who aren't experiencing that. because if somebody years ago started explaining these things to me, I would just like say, okay, what are you talking about? Like, you are out of your mind, you know? So that's why I don't really talk much about it. But I just wanted to comment on the fact that I received a comment saying that I'm experiencing like midlife crisis and you know, that I'm like looking for myself and trying to figure out our meaning on this world and everything. And this is so far from truth, because I wasn't experiencing any midlife crisis. I was very, you know, content with my life and everything when those things started happening to me. So I can only say it was my time, you know, like it was my time for my soul to awaken. It must be some sort of, you know, contract that I've had. So it's not that my mind asked for it, my soul just, you know, awakened. Very, very difficult topic, yeah, I know. But anyway, what I wanted to say is that I don't want to categorize myself, especially not as New Age. I really don't like to be put in that category. I really only follow myself, you know what I mean, and love. And my inner guidance, and when I know in my heart that something is right, this is what I listen to, my intuition. And you know, my conscience is clear, my soul is clear, I'm pure soul. This is exactly why I don't really follow any religion. This is exactly why I don't really want to form part of any group. When you are a part of a certain, you know, form and way of thinking, you tend to form a certain group. I just like to search for all the answers within myself. And I do like to hear, you know, opinions and teachings from other people, but I don't want to be influenced by any of that. I mean, I can be influenced by everybody and at the same time by nobody but myself. You know, take what's truth in their teachings, take the fragments and find my truth in all the information that is out there. And there really is a ton of information, and nowadays it's kind of popular, this spirituality, awakening, blah blah, it's kind of popular. So there is a lot of information going on. I don't want to say scams, but you know, you have to be careful, and you just have to know deep down inside of your heart, inside of your soul, what is your truth and what resonates with you and what doesn't. So just be careful about that. So this is just a little explanation to whoever is wondering, like if I'm going through some sort of midlife crisis or what. I'm not, you know. I'm just healing myself, guys, you know. I am able to walk again, so yeah, thumbs up for me, right? Also, I wanted to mention a little bit about this daily vlog challenge that I'm so super enthusiastic about, but I don't know if I'm actually going to do it or not. Anyway, I thought, just to make it easier for me, it might be that I won't produce like 20-minute long vlog every single day. That's just not realistic. I don't think so, you know. So it might be like 10 minutes or 7 minutes or 5 minutes long, but just, you know, to be there, to present myself every single day, to show up for this channel, to show up for you, for the community, to build up a community, which I think is super important, and for you guys maybe to get to know me a little bit better and see my life and everything. So yeah, to be a bit chatty with you. Yeah, there is a lot of creative power and creative freedom that I can do about daily vlogging, so this is what excites me, obviously. But on the other hand, I cannot really commit to half an hour of daily vlog, you know, every single day. That's a little bit too much, so please don't expect that, but I will try to do my best to make it interesting. And sometimes it might be that I won't, you know, talk too much, but I will like show you some fragments of my life, you know, cooking, doing my makeup, etc, etc. But we will see. I'm really excited about this. So let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this